Welcome to the Addicted to DVC podcast, a deep dive into all things Disney Vacation Club. We share tips, tricks, and insider info, helping you make the most of your membership. Join us for the latest news, reviews, and interviews with DVC experts and enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned DVC member or considering your first contract, this podcast is for you. Now, here are your hosts, Mike Hurley and Gary Arruda.
Welcome to the Addicted to DVC podcast with Mike and Gary. This is episode 70, recorded in DeFont Leroy Recording Studios in sunny Sarasota, Florida, and Cranston, Rhode Island. I'm your host, Mike in Florida, joined by my cousin and co-host Gary up in Rhode Island. Good evening, Gary. Frank Arruda.
What's going on, partner?
Not much. We're 2 days away as this drops. We're actually a day before. We are Thanksgiving Eve. As you're
Thanksgiving
listening,
Eve, people are probably
Grandma's house.
Yeah, peeling the potatoes, chopping up some carrots, getting ready for the final preparations on your Wednesday. I guess a lot of the schools don't have school on Wednesday or have a half day. But my kids, they're going a full day Wednesday, which I'm fine with. I'm also working, so it helps. I know in college they gave us the full week.
Yeah, I don't remember getting a full week. I think that was something new as well.
But I don't know. I don't think you need that much. Just the day after is nice, right? You get a 4-day weekend, a little bit of a break.
The Wednesday's nice. It's nice just hanging out, isn't it? Doing all the prep.
I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's one less day I have to take off from work to watch those weasels.
Would people look at you crooked-eyed if you just started doing your meal prep in the warehouse?
That would be a little strange, right next to the bags of fertilizer and stuff, just chopping up some onions.
Yeah.
That would be a little... I think I could get it done at home. I have enough time. That would be a little strange. What are you doing? Are you going to the club?
I haven't decided yet.
Oh, it's not sold out?
It's not in... No, it's not. It's still not. No. I'm still poking around on the Disney website. She wants nothing to do with going up there on Thanksgiving. But I'm still poking around.
It must be pretty slim pickings at this point, I would think.
Yeah, they got a few. They got flying fish, and that was on our list when we did that show a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. That wouldn't be bad, but that's a long drive up and back just for the meal.
Yeah, but I've done it before.
That's true. It's just different now. You don't do that anymore. You stay.
No, because I'm a proud owner of Disney Vacation Club.
Right. It changed the way you do it.
Looking at my third contract.
You're so close to making an offer. Does Susie know about this?
No, not really. It's getting bad because remember I told you I wasn't desperate?
Yeah.
I'm starting to get pretty bad.
Is it just because there's more deals coming up and you just don't want to miss
pretty good deals. It's end of the year because people they don't not want to pay their annual dues.
No, especially with these increases we're going to take.
Which we'll talk about in a second. But people are probably saying we're going to get rid of it either this year or next year. Let's unload it and not pay the annual dues. There's not many people who are going to carry it over into January and February and then start unloading. And situations happen, life happens, but there's a lot of people right now who just want to be done with this.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But if you sell it in June, you still don't pay the dues. That's part of the contract. You're paying the 2025 dues if you sell it in June, the buyer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if they
but you got to fork it out. Still,
yeah, right.
Until you get it sold and get that money in.
Yeah, because you can do the month to month and all that. But I just think people you want to be done with it. Now, is 115 enough at Saratoga?
115? Yeah, that's plenty.
So there's a 3-star contract. Should I try to turn that into a 5 and just be done with it?
That's a different question because you might see a 4 come across. I mean, you saw some 5s come across your
No, but this has been about 100. This has been about 56 days. It's been on market for 56 days.
That makes me think they're holding firm then.
You think so?
You think you're the only person that's thinking about lowballing them a little bit?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
It's interesting. Is that the one you said where they have a trip?
No, that one was 160 where they couldn't close until February, whatever the date was. You like that? How I said I could hide it for You've got a couple of months of breathing room where you don't have to talk about it. You don't get yelled at.
You start moving like $100,000 here, 1,500 here, little amounts that they don't notice, and then
Like office space, like just like a like 0.23 cents a day or a minute.
You start writing checks to these like shell corporations that just go right into a different account for you. What's this for? I had a gardener come over and pull some weeds. It was $1,800. Yeah, he was expensive, but he did a great job. What's this one for? Oh, I had to, get a new tire for the car. I got a flat tire on the way to the course. Boop. That's another check right into this account. All of a sudden, you got like 18 grand in that account.
You just have this big fake escrow account.
Yeah, exactly. Like how when Walt Disney bought all the property in Orlando, just under all these
true.
fake,
He had a million holding accounts. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to have these fake accounts.
But you think 115 is good?
See, the problem is if I say 115 is good, then you're going to want to get to that round number of 500.
Yeah, but I could. Yeah, but I could somehow get there with my Grand Cal.
Those don't come around very often.
They don't. They do not. I slept on a 50-pointer 2 months ago. Remember, I showed it to you.
Yeah.
And then it's gone. No, the 30-pointer when I was out there a year and a half ago was the true unicorn.
That was your white whale. You should have been. You should have been sending the money order at that minute.
It's hard. $9,000 on a freaking 30-pointer. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. I would never, because I don't have the desire to go out to California as much as you do.
Yeah, we'd like to go every other year, every third year, but I mean,
I get it because we go to Florida. That's a,
yeah.
I understand why you have that feeling. We don't have that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. 115 is good though for sleep. The problem is now you want these to be true sleep around points. So in theory, you want that to be your biggest chunk of points, don't you?
I saw one that had 0 days and it was 200 and it was priced pretty well. 200's a lot, isn't it?
200 might be too much.
A lot of sleep around.
Because then you're doing stupid stuff. Although she did like bringing her family, and you can't keep doing that with your Grand Flow and Riviera points.
That is correct.
That's unacceptable moving forward. That was a one-time deal. I was trying to that was like the little taste. Here, try this. See if you like it. And then now you got to get another contract if you want to keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, 115 is nice.
Put it this way: we're doing a 3-day run in April, and 3 nights in a studio at Saratoga was 51 points.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so you got the 2 weekend nights, but it's 15, 18, 18, 51 points. And then I was looking at, how we do the 3 either at Riviera or Grand Floridian in September when the kids go back to school.
Yeah.
We could do a full week and do 2 nights at Vero Beach in a 1-bedroom. That's 21 a night. So that's 42 plus the 51 brings you to 93. Now I'm still have a little bit of wiggle room.
You still got 25 points. That's enough for like 3 or 4 studio nights just randomly.
Yeah, that's difficult because only on the I think they're 9 points in September.
That's true.
A lot of times they're still like in the mid-teens. I don't know. 115's nice. 115's better.
Yeah, more is always better.
I don't know. It's. I look at it way too much. So way too much.
I feel like June is they're moving on from June a lot. I don't think the December, maybe because the use year hasn't hit yet.
Maybe.
I don't know. There's not a ton of December that comes up.
Do you look a lot like I do?
I mean, I get the emails and then I look.
Because I'll go on Ferrari's site.
But I have perimeter set up, so I only get emails if certain things come up.
Oh, I see.
And then I'm not an independent investigator like you.
Like, for those of you listening at home, there's a lot of people in our DVC group, DVC Addicts on Facebook, and they use that DVC for Less website. So let me ask you a question. You Gary Frankeruder, and the people listening. When you check, for instance, say Saratoga, June use year, yesterday there were 15 contracts, and then you see that there's 17, and you're like, oh, there's 2 newbies. There's 2 newbies that I didn't know about.
That also means they're not coming off the board too.
Correct.
which means it's a seller's market. I mean, a buyer's market.
There's nothing better when you see additional contracts. I even was looking at Animal Kingdom Lodge today.
Oh, that's the slums for you.
Yeah. No, that's not the slum. I call Saratoga the slums.
No, you called Animal Kingdom the slums.
Yeah, it's a dirty, filthy place as well. I'm sorry. Ken Cabot. That was a delayed boom.
That was.
So we got a lot to talk about tonight, don't we?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Well, the annual dues came out a week ago.
Proposed
right around when this podcast came out, so we didn't have time to talk about it on a previous podcast, but the 2026 annual dues came out.
Yep. Now this is just the proposed dues. They have to be approved during the condo association meeting, which I guess they basically took away, right? They're not doing the overall meeting this year. They're just doing the individual association.
Yeah, that's what I believe. Yeah.
What's going on with that?
I don't know.
That's kind of weird that they did that. Was that well attended? You went to a couple.
Yes, it was packed. Yeah, because it was where they open up one or two of the doors in the convention center. And there were several hundred people in these things. Yeah.
And they're just saying, screw you, we're not doing it.
Yeah, I mean, the free soft drinks and the free, you get a free cup of coffee.
Oh, so the $300 they had to spend on Coca-Cola products was going to break the bank?
Which I don't even think they pay for. I think that's just free advertisement for Coke.
You're probably right.
But I'm not sure.
So now they're just doing individual association meetings.
Yep.
On those days. Are you going to head up for any of those or no?
Well, actually, I am going to be up, but I looked to see where it's the day that we check out at Riviera.
Oh.
But it's the Grand Floridian, Riviera and Grand Floridian are almost back to back. They're like 8:30 and 9:30, and I'm not leaving Riviera. I leave right at 11:05.
Right. Yeah, you're not going to.
If I don't see the laundry basket, it's 11:30, 11:45.
Right.
If I don't get late checkout, but
I didn't realize you were up that early. I thought it was the next week.
Yeah, last year was the week after, but we're there 7, 8, 9 or 7 and 8 checking out on 9. Nice. Yeah.
All right, you want to run through these proposed dues?
Certainly.
So there's some interesting jumps, I would say. We can editorialize a little bit after. So Animal Kingdom villas, currently the dues are $9.65 per point. I'm just going to round. I'm not going to the fourth decimal point like these. And then they are proposing to jump it 5.32% up to $10.16 a point. Alani's going from $10.12 to $10.96. That's an 8.25% increase. The subsidized Aulani is also going up 8.25% to $8.24 a point. Bay Lake Tower is going from $8.02 to $8.74. That's a 9.06% increase. So that's the biggest increase so far. Beach Club is going from $9.12 to $9.81. That's a 7.57% increase. Boardwalk is going from $9.06 to $9.67, 6.78% increase. Boulder Ridge from $9.19 to $9.77, a 6.3% increase. Copper Creek is going up 6.23% from $8.49 to $9.02. The villas at the Disneyland Hotel from $9.82 to $10.54. That is a 7.28% increase. Cabins at Fort Wilderness, only a 3.36% increase, but it's still a high price, going from $11.88 to $12.28 per point. The Grand Cal is going up 8.22% from $8.80 to $9.52. The Grand Floridian only going up 4.85% from $7.93 to $8.31.
Those are still great dues, aren't they?
Yeah, that's very low. Hilton Head, 7.9% increase, $11.92 to to $12.86. Old Key West, 6.67% increase from $10.50 to $11.21. The Poly going up 5.14%, $7.93 to $8.33.
Didn't they go down last year when they had just opened up that tower?
They may have.
I thought they went down.
Or the cabins went down. I think the cabins went down because they were over 13 to start, weren't they? Now they went down to like 11 something. Riviera went up 4.4%, $9.06 to $9.46. Saratoga Springs 7.59%, from $8.54 to $9.19. Vero Beach.
That one hurts.
Yeah, 7.
Just looking at it, I'm not even a percentage. Just seeing it go over 9.
9, yeah, that
in 2 years it'll be over 10, but it just kind of starts slapping you in the face.
Yeah, because like a 10% increase on $4 isn't much, but 10% on $10, it's going up $1 a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Vero Beach, this one is tough to swallow. 14.30, up 4.13% to 14.89 a point. That's so high, crazy. The subsidized Vero went up 4% from 11.24 to 11.69. Which ones are jumping out at you the most here? I mean, Bay Lake is crazy to me. 9%. That's high.
Yeah.
Why'd that go up so much? Did they go over budget on their refurb and they got to make it up?
That's the only thing you could think of, right?
They had to dig into their stash too much, maybe? But
seems I know going to the meetings, they have good reserves, so I find it hard to believe that they would have to increase dues that much just because they went over budget on a refurbishment.
I mean, Beach Club's almost $10. Boardwalk's getting close to 10. Boulder Ridge getting close to 10. Those are all the 2042 resorts. They're all sneaking up there. Riviera's up there fast. They're almost $10 now. They're $9.50 practically.
Yep.
Yeah, the Saratoga's high. Animal Kingdom now over $10 a point. That hurts. The percentages weren't as high, only 5% for Animal Kingdom, but their dues were already pretty high.
Yeah, Animal Kingdom's on the high side.
The villas at Disneyland Hotel being brand new, already going up 7.28%. That doesn't bode well for that property out there. As far
no, that's an expensive property. Plus, you have to pay that transient tax.
Right. It stinks. And the Grand Cal went up 8.2%. So the two California ones went way up. Alani went up 8.25%, almost $11 a point now. I mean, it's a lot. Obviously, that's the biggest cost you're going to have on your contract is the maintenance fees.
Right. We knew that going in.
Do you think they ever get to a point where it's like they can't raise them as much? Like, when do people start balking at it? Is it going to get to $30 a point? And people just be like, yeah, whatever.
I don't know. It's all relative. It's all inflation.
Right, but they weren't, like, what were the dues in 1996?
Yeah, probably not that much.
I'm saying they haven't gone up that much in 20 years or, almost 30 years to now be, like, jumping so much, and it's just going to get exponential. We'll see what happens. You just got to keep buying those gift cards, right?
Yeah. Getting the 5 or 10% off.
That's the only thing.
When dues go up, just keep these gift cards.
Right.
You're getting better discounts than what their annual dues are going up, so you can stay ahead of the.
Yeah, barely though.
Curve, yeah.
Yeah, when they're going up 9%, it's hard to stay ahead of that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Any thoughts on that?
Nah, I wasn't. Everybody gets all angry every year. Every year they get angry. Annual dues go up and the annual passes go up every year.
I don't get angry. I just get surprised it's so different. And like, I don't understand the rhyme or reason.
We never understand the rhyme or reason. You're exactly right.
That's the only part to me. And it doesn't really matter. Like historically, they're going to be all the same. essentially. So they're always going to go up. They're never going to go down. So is what it is. You want to get to our main topic now, Pards?
Certainly. You want to get to the meat of the
Meat of the episode, literally. Tell us, what are we talking about?
Well, last week we talked about the resorts that we would like to stay at. We're being blacked out on our annual passes. You don't have annual passes, so we're at property. The only thing we have is the resort that we're staying at.
Mm-hmm.
You and I both picked 5, and now we're picking 3 that we are going to cook at, and we're going to make a beautiful Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay. I like that. Now, what are the 3 that we're doing, Pards?
We're doing the Grand Floridian, we're doing Copper Creek Cabins, and we're doing Vero Beach Cottages.
Ooh. And we're coming up with like a themed menu to go along with it.
Yeah.
More or less. Why not? When in Rome, right?
I agree.
All right. So what do you want? Where do you want to start?
I figure we'd start at Copper Creek.
Okay.
We'll do the grand. We'll do the grand last. Is that okay?
That's fine by me. Now I came up with like a couple main dishes and a few sides. What'd you go with?
We did that. We did appetizer, mains.
I have an appetizer for some.
I did a dessert.
Oh.
And a signature cocktail.
I didn't do any cocktails and I did not do dessert, but that's okay.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, we're going to start with Wilderness Lodge.
Yeah.
Copper Creek.
Yep.
Now, as far as an appetizer, I kind of like the Pacific Northwest vibes at Copper Creek. And you can't really go wrong with some seafood for an appetizer, right?
Fine by me.
And what are they known for up there? The salmon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I'm thinking like a smoked salmon, kind of like a crab cake, but made with like a salmon cake appetizer instead of a crab cake, because you got like the Pacific Northwest. And the other thing, I mean, what's one of the signature dishes at the Wilderness Lodge? That mushroom bisque.
That is correct.
From Artist Point. So to have that with some like salmon cakes, I think that'd be a great appetizer for Wilderness Lodge for Copper Creek Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Because they're hearty, they're warm.
Sure.
Kind of has that feel. What did you go for your appetizer there?
We did the mushroom bisque.
Okay. Yep.
And we're doing an antipasto.
Okay. Yeah, just a traditional antipasto.
Just a traditional, yep.
Very nice.
I mean, you could call it whatever you want. You can call it a charcuterie, but we're going to do a nice traditional antipasto.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the cocktail that my mixologist came up with.
This mixologist Susie?
Yeah, mixologist Susie.
Okay.
How does this sound? An apple martini.
Okay, yeah, because that's Pacific Northwest. At Washington State is like the Apple State, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Doesn't Washington and Washington State play for the Apple Cup or something? The football team?
Could be.
Apple martini, nothing wrong with that. That's a good signature cocktail for the Thanksgiving party. If I had to come up with a signature cocktail on the this fly. Would be the easiest one, Wilderness Lodge, because I would do like a smoked old fashioned, like a maple bourbon old fashioned with the smoke. So you do like the smoke. So when you take the top off,
take the top off, and then you like wave it.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So that would be a good one for there. As a matter of fact, I might have one of those on Thanksgiving anyway.
Yeah, you do an old fashioned from time to time on Thanksgiving, don't you?
I like the old fashions, and I have a cocktail smoking kit where you can like get the torch out and the wood chips in there, and you can smoke the cocktails.
Wow!
So I might do that on Thanksgiving up in Cranston, Rhode Island.
Up in the Cranston studio, the lab kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. Are we going on to our main course here?
Yeah.
All right, so I went with 2 main courses. I went a traditional and a non-traditional. For the traditional, I'm doing a a smoked turkey. So you get the smoker out. We're doing like a rustic smoked turkey right in the smoker. So that's going to be our main, a nice smoked turkey breast. And then for the non-traditional, I'm sticking with that Pacific Northwest, and I'm doing a cedar plank salmon.
Oh, all right.
To go along with the turkey. So if you want a little bit of that, a little bit of turkey, a little bit of salmon, those are your proteins.
Okay.
For the Thanksgiving. What do you have?
We're doing a roasted turkey.
Okay. Just traditional roasted turkey.
Traditional roasted turkey. And you'll see a common theme with this. I like just a regular roasted turkey. But I can't let those grills not be used outside.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have a choice of a New York strip or a ribeye.
Okay.
We're not going cedar plank salmon here. We're going nice beefy steak with your turkey.
Steak grilled to order.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. All right, my side dishes. I'm going to do some regular like cheesy mashed potatoes, just hearty, thick, cheesy mashed potatoes. Maybe some Gouda cheese in there, some cheddar, like nice sharp cheddar in there. And then this one, I was like Googling ideas of good side dishes for like a rustic, and this one came up, and I thought it was perfect for Wilderness Lodge. A wild rice pilaf with dried cranberries in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be having any of that.
I like rice pilaf. I know we could not do the cranberries, but you get that, like the cranberries in there, because you know, obviously cranberry sauce is traditional, so you kind of get a little note of that.
Okay.
And then the last side dish, my vegetable, I'm doing roasted Brussels sprouts with bacon.
Oh, interesting.
Just classic. Can't really go wrong with that.
Absolutely not.
So it's kind of a mix. This is going to be the most traditional of the three for me. Mashed potatoes, vegetable, turkey, and then I went non-traditional sides.
Okay.
What do you have for your side dishes?
We went with garlic mashed potatoes.
Can't go wrong with that.
No matter what you're doing. And when I heard you say roasted, I said, we're going to do roasted asparagus.
Okay, that's good too.
Goes perfectly with the steaks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no problem with that. That sounds good.
Throw those on the tin foil and throw them on the grill.
Mm-hmm. What's your dessert, since I didn't come up with one?
It's simple but good. A pumpkin cheesecake.
Okay. Yep. Can't go wrong with that. I like that. Anything else that we missed for
I don't think so. That's a good menu, isn't it?
Yeah, which one are you going to? Mine or yours?
Oh, I'm going to mine.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah, I'm not a huge salmon fan.
Yeah, I know. I knew that wouldn't get you, but I do like that.
And like I can eat steak 6 days a week.
Mm-hmm. We moving on to Vero Beach?
Let's head down south about an hour and a half.
All right, I'm gonna let you lead off here, and then I'll explain mine a little bit. You want to do your cocktail to start?
Yeah, we're gonna do our cocktail. We're gonna do a sea breeze.
Okay.
Which is vodka, cranberry juice, and grapefruit juice.
Nothing wrong with
that. We'll move into our appetizer. We're doing the seafood tower, which we talked about last week.
Yep.
Very simple, but elegant.
For sure.
Yeah, it's going to have everything. Crab legs, lobster tail.
Shrimp cocktail.
Oysters,
clams.
Yeah. Oh, I can visualize it right now on the island at the cottages too.
Anything else for appetizer? I mean, that's quite enough. Don't get me wrong.
That's it. That's it. I could throw some more up there, but that's all we have right now.
So I didn't do a cocktail. I like what you went with, like a nice sea breeze. Maybe I do like a similar one. I like tequila though. Got that ocean vibe with the tequila. Maybe like the tequila sunrise. It has like the orange juice, cranberry juice, and tequila.
Okay.
That wouldn't be a bad one. Being put on the spot there. My appetizer is very simple. I'm going, southern seafood roots, but I'm also drawing back to my New England home.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing conch fritters. So basically like a clam cake for those of you from New England.
They're very popular at Olivia's.
Yes, conch fritters and then a seafood chowder.
Okay.
for our appetizer. So bringing that coastal vibe in there. But you still want like the warm and hearty, like a nice thick soup like that to start off with. So those are my appetizers. What do you have for your main dish?
Again, we're doing the traditional roasted turkey.
Regular roasted turkey. Okay.
Yep. Then we're going to go with a seafood pasta.
Oh,
Shrimp,
okay.
mussels, and scallops.
Use any of those leftover seafood tower items, throw them right in the pasta.
We could do that too.
I don't think there'll be any leftovers on the seafood tower.
Not if you and I are at this dinner.
So I went with a turkey, and I've always seen on like Food Network and things like that where they say don't put stuffing in your turkey, put other things like aromatics in there, and it kind of flavors it from the inside out. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Where they put like lemons and things like that in there.
Okay, yes.
So I was thinking I'll go that theme because we're tropical, do a little citrus kind of inspiration for the turkey and do some like oranges and lemons inside, stuff it with that and have like a citrus herb roasted turkey. Traditional turkey with like a citrus herb, like a lemon herb kind of flavor to it for the turkey. And then my non-traditional main, this is what you would like. I was thinking, what's the best, like what screams like a Florida Thanksgiving to me on the beach? I want some grilled mahi-mahi.
Oh.
Just a big old portion of grilled mahi-mahi. Maybe like a little glaze on there when you're grilling it, like a little sweet sticky glaze, but just some nice fresh mahi on the grill. As you can see, doing a little surf and turf with both of my first two so far.
Yep.
All right. How about your side dishes?
For the side dish, we are just doing roasted Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
We didn't do the bacon like you did. I love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I love Brussels sprouts too.
And that's all we're doing.
Just
because
that?
we're doing the seafood pasta, so we don't really need a starch.
Yeah, gotcha. So my sides, I went a little more. I really leaned into like the tropical beach stuff. And I was looking up some ideas, and I saw this one, which sounded really good. Is a mashed sweet potato.
Ooh.
With like, you know how you would have like the sweet potato casserole with like the mushrooms on top and not mushrooms, the marshmallows on top and stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
So I'm thinking like a toasted coconut mashed sweet potato.
Wow.
Get that island vibe going in there. And then
now, do you have Jimmy Buffett playing?
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely Jimmy Buffett going all day. And then for the for another side, I did a Hawaiian stuffing, which I saw this online. You know, like you get the Hawaiian sweet rolls, you see them in the store.
Yep.
So use that as the base of the stuffing, the Hawaiian sweet bread, and then you're putting pineapple chunks in there and some like spicy sausage in there as well to make the stuffing. So like a Hawaiian stuffing to go with it. So those are my sides. What do you have for your dessert?
For my dessert, we're just going very traditional. We're going to do an apple crisp with vanilla ice cream.
Okay. I thought maybe you'd go with like a key lime pie or something.
That was the original thinking.
Yeah. I don't really like that, so I'd rather go with the apple crisp.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Anything else on Vero?
No.
Those are pretty good. I like the we kind of had the same ideas. I just leaned into it a little more.
Two unique menus though.
Yeah. I'd be more excited about Thanksgiving if these are some of my options, I'll tell you that. All right, so how are you going to do this Grand Floridian? I'm really curious about yours because I know which way I'm leaning, but you could go anywhere with this.
Mine's not crazy.
All right, what are you doing for your signature cocktail?
A cranberry spritzer.
Okay.
Just classy.
I don't know what that is, but that's fine. I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm not a cocktail guy, you know that. No. But that's classy. It's a Grand Floridian. It's a Thanksgiving drink.
Just have some champagne. Let's like pop a nice expensive bottle of champagne and have
Should
that
do
going.
that too. The only thing is I had an expensive glass one time at work, of all places. We
Yeah.
won partner of the year for Hitachi. They brought in like a case or two of Dom Perignon,
Yeah.
and they were pouring in the lunchroom. And I go in, I gotta try this. I took a sip. I'm like, ooh, I'm so used to the Walmart cheap Asti for
Right.
$7.99. I'm like, I guess this is just too good for my taste buds. I was like looking around. Oh, this is good, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's real good. I'm like, oof.
Yeah, it's super dry, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
All right, so you have your cocktail. What are you doing for appetizers?
We're gonna do a caprese salad,
Okay, I like that.
and then we're gonna do crab stuffed mushrooms.
Ooh, that sounds good too.
Yeah, I love stuffed mushrooms, but we do a little crab stuffed. Oh yeah. Oh
That's not
yeah.
bad. Can't go wrong with that. Now I have to say, I almost did the seafood tower, but I just went with a traditional shrimp cocktail, like the biggest
Big
honking shrimp you can find, the
prawns.
ones that are about the size of your fist,
Mm-hmm.
with a really spicy horseradish sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Just a regular cocktail sauce, just traditional lemon wedge on there, nothing fancy, and then a lobster bisque because that's like the Narcoossee signature, right?
Sure,
That
of
lobster
course.
bisque.
Yeah.
I wanted to have a soup and an appetizer, so just shrimp cocktail, lobster bisque, set the tone. Super classy, high end. This is what we want the Grand Floridian Thanksgiving to be, right?
Absolutely.
High end and classy. All right, what do you have for your main dishes here?
So we're gonna do again with the roasted turkey,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna do a beef Wellington.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the roast turkey as well, but
Mm-hmm.
not like the traditional. Have you seen when people do like the spatchcock roast turkey?
Mm-mm.
So they like take the spine out and they flatten it so it cooks quicker. It's like cooked flat almost. You cut out the spine, you press it down, and it gets like a real crispy skin on it. But it's like high. I don't know. I just wanted to try. I thought that would be a kind of a fancy presentation. Ooh,
Are
it's
you gonna try
fancy.
it? Ooh,
Well, I
fancy.
mean, I'm gonna try it at the Grand Floridian, sure. But like with the traditional sage and thyme and all those traditional Thanksgiving flavors, so you're gonna smell like that old school roast turkey when you walk in. It's gonna
Okay.
smell like Thanksgiving. And I'm sticking with my surf and turf parts. And I'm going, if we're high end, we're going high end. I'm doing butter poached lobster tails to go with our
Butter
turkey.
poached lobster tails.
Can't go wrong with that, right?
No.
Wouldn't that be good?
Yes.
Little surf and turf, some roast turkey, and some butter poached lobster tails for our main dishes.
Now, when we do our YouTube video, is that gonna be
Mhm.
something where like Red Lobster, where I just put it on super slow motion and you just drop the tail into the butter and the
Yeah, and
butter
it just splashes out. Yeah,
flashes up?
exactly.
We both have phenomenal artistic eyes, don't we?
Yes. So the side dishes I have, I'm doing mashed potatoes
Mhm.
with some truffle, like garlic truffle mashed potatoes, high end, elegant, fine dining mashed potatoes. Still mashed potatoes, but they're gonna have that kick with
Okay.
the truffle. I'm just gonna do some regular roasted carrots,
Mhm.
like with a little like honey glaze on top. Nice sweet, very good, fancy. You can have like a really nice presentation. You know, when they put like 3 carrots on your plate
Yes.
and it looks really good. Yeah.
Yeah, they do it I think, over at, Saratoga Springs at the Turf Club. I think
Hmm.
they lay it down with the, prime rib, if
Yes,
I'm
I
not
believe you're
mistaken.
right. And then I was gonna do like a traditional stuffing, one that I've never done before, and you see it, and it's the old school one, like a chestnut stuffing, where you roast the chestnuts and you chop them up into the stuffing. I want to try
Okay.
that. I feel like that would be a good, real high end, elegant side dish to go with it. So those are my 3 sides that I have. What do you have for yours?
So I only have a couple sides. This is one
Hmm.
that I actually do a couple times a year, and I also do it at Thanksgiving. I do green beans,
Hmm.
but then I dice up mushrooms, and I cook them up a little bit just to soften them. And then I throw diced garlic in with the mushrooms. And then I throw that all in with the green beans and mix them up. So it's green beans with diced mushrooms and garlic.
Okay. I like
Delicious.
that.
Simple, but delicious. Little spin on just regular green beans.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a homemade rice pilaf.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. So instead of like mashed potatoes, you're doing a rice pilaf.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do for our starts at the Grand Floridian.
I like that. Nothing wrong with that.
This is kind of messing me up a little bit.
Yeah, and then I think you just have a dessert you have to talk about.
We're going to do a pumpkin creme brulee.
Oh, look at you with the torch and everything.
We got the torch at home too, yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Sounds pretty good. I'd go to any of these parties.
Would you enjoy doing this?
I'd rather hire someone. If I'm at the Grand Floridian, I'm hiring someone to do this.
I mean, if we're splitting points, we might as well split. What do you think this is going to cost for Thanksgiving? $1,000?
Yeah, easily $1,000. How many people we got? 12? Yeah. 150 ahead.
Including all the food and stuff?
I think it's going to be 150 to 200 ahead if we hire a private chef on Thanksgiving.
So we're just going to have a chef and you're just going to drink the cranberry spritzers?
Yeah, of course.
And watch college football? Or
watch the parade. Watch the monorails go by.
We could just do a monorail loop. We got nothing we have to do.
Right.
Go
come back at 2 o'clock for dinner.
See, that's the thing we like. We don't like just going in the middle of June, just park hopping. This is perfect, isn't it?
It would be pretty good, yeah.
Like when I was running the numbers last week about spending 2 nights at the cabins and then doing the other 2 nights in a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, 115 is definitely not enough. This is a bad show, isn't it?
Not enough for those kind of excursions,
oh,
no.
My goodness.
All right, let's wrap it up before you spend more points.
Hang on, I think we got our first visitor.
Oh, okay.
Kristen, ring the doorbell. It's got a doorbell.
Sweet. Kristen and Tommy are here, Parts.
Come on in, Nate. Yeah.
I've been wanting to do that for a while.
I'm sure you have.
I got nothing else to add. Do you?
No, wrap it up, Parts.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at DVC Addicts. Email the show, info@addictedtodvc.com, and join our Facebook group, DVC Addicts. For my cousin and co-host Gary up in Rhode Island, I'm Mike in Florida. Thanks for listening. We'll talk again next week.
Thank you for listening to the Addicted to DVC podcast with Mike and Gary. We want to hear from you. Email us at info@addictedtodvc.com and follow us on all socials at DVC Addicts. We appreciate you being a part of our DVC community, and we'll see you again on our next episode. Thanks again for listening, and welcome home.